it is amazing the people that we meet that say, I know Walt, and there are very few lives he has not touched. Whether you have known him for 1 minute and feel like you are one of his very best friends, or you know him a very long time. And this is just a special night, so I will stop talking and turn it over to Walt, but I give you Walt Ayers.
Thank you.
When Walt talks to 50-year-olds, or even when he talks to young people, he's talking to them. He can relate to any age. And at one meeting I went to that Walt was working with some young people, I felt like not only was he talking to the young people, Walt was talking to me also.
Now, you don't think for 1 second I'm going to come in here and be with you and let you just sit there. I want to see smiles. Put a smile on your face. If you're happy, tell your face. Tell your face. Tell your face. You know, probably the biggest challenge the teachers face is when that kid comes into that classroom and that kid does not have a smile on their face, because that teacher has no idea what happened at home the night before or that morning.
At camp, when we had our basketball camp in Easley, South Carolina, it was just amazing to see him communicate with the young kids. You see this older gentleman talking to these 6, 7, 8-year-olds, and he's putting words on their level and just speaking to them in a way that they won't be confused. They're definitely understanding what's going on, and they can relate to what he's saying. He's putting everything on a relatable basis.
There's a big rat. You see guys that hang out in the gym all the time, or girls, we're called gym rats. And so we have a big rat there, but we got 3 little rats. And what do they have on their face? A smile. And we told every kid that came to our camp, rats, spelled backwards, is very good. Rats spelled backwards is star, because they are stars. They're stars in so many ways. And Wendy's was so good to us to help us with our camp.
I've heard him speak numerous times, and I've heard him speak to all ages. He does a great job. He inspires people, excites people, and you can feel the emotion when he speaks. That's the biggest thing, I think, when you have a motivational speaker, to feel the emotion. And you can feel the emotion when Walt talks to you, and particularly the kids, when he tells them to do something, they feel like getting up and jumping up and start cheering and want to do it right away.
But you know, just think if we could get everybody to buy in to that little poster. What's it doing, Lydia? It's smiling. That finger's coming out and pointing right at you. Look at that smile. Look at that hand. It's you. It's you. I like you just the way you are. And we have so many kids that never get to hear that. And that is a shame. That is a shame, because they're missing out on the greatest thing that we can give each other, and that's a smile.
Mr. Walt has the ability, when he is talking to an audience, to make every single kid feel like they're being spoken to personally. And that's my favorite thing about it. And those times where I'm with Mr. Walt and we're just talking one-on-one, I still feel the same way when I'm with tons of other people listening to him. And I can see on everyone's faces that they feel that same relationship there. He has the ability to pour into everybody.
You're dynamite. Make sure you give a kid a smile. Make sure before you leave here, give somebody else a smile. And make sure you're a great friend. Thank you very much. I paid him. I paid her. I paid her. Oh, hey, hey, ho.